Hello. Doing something a little bit different today. Doing, instead of a game with live commentary recorded, I'm doing a game review. So I'm playing Milio support. I'm laning with the Jinx against an Ashe Senna. So while going through this review, while going through any review, a basic place to start is to look at every one of your deaths and see if it was avoidable. So that's something we're going to keep an eye on. I die several times this game. I'm also just really going to try and notice patterns in my play that are suboptimal, either consistent mistakes or consistent suboptimizations. Ultimately, when you're reviewing your games, there's that distance. You're not in the moment, so you can often be a bit more objective or analytical. So we're trying to do that. It's generally better as well to review losses, but this is a game I actually won. I just decided at the start of this game, instead of doing a live commentary, I'd record it for this purpose. So I'm hoping that this video can be educational for myself and you at home, and I'm also hoping that it'll take less time than normal whatever. So getting into it, off the bat, someone on my team called for an invade. Now, we were finding this bush, but notably our top laner's not here, and even our Sejuani's not here. So this is like, we definitely shouldn't be aggressive pursuing an invade here. Another thing about Milio is that the ability that I want to skill at level 1 for the lane, and the ability I want if we have an invade level 1 fight, are different abilities. The Q, the pushback, would be best for catching someone out, but the shield is really what you want in lane. So fortunately, nothing really comes of this, and we safely get over to leash for our jungler. The way we leash for our jungler is fine. I wanted to swing around by Krugs, but the Jinx went up this way, so I followed Jinx. All right, now we are in the lane. Already, I'm gonna just close the scoreboard. We're in the lane. Already, we see my first kind of mistake. So if I'm trying to think about this lane, Jinx versus Milio, or Jinx Milio versus Ashe Senna. They are very high damage, very high poke, low sustain. Senna has the heal, but ultimately low sustain. That was 62 damage on the Jinx that I could have shielded. Now, I have 2 charges in my shield. My main goal should be using my shield to prevent damage, keep this Jinx healthy. I think if we end this laning phase equal on farm, 0-0 on kills and deaths, we're doing fine. So already that's a pattern that I noticed in this game, is that I don't do a good job. Another wasted shield, should have been shielding the Jinx. Now, we're pushing to get level 2, and we do get level 2 first, so let's watch what we do with it. We get some damage on the Senna, that's good. But we both overchase the Senna. Even still, I'm overchasing the Senna way too much. And the Ashe is able to kill the Jinx. And then right here, I needed to flash. So let's just play this back. So main mistakes, overchasing the Senna. Let's play it all the way back. So I want to open the scoreboard. It looks like Jinx does not have her ward. Yeah, we both ward the bush. We both ward that bush. We don't have a vision on Ashe here. We overchase the Senna. I need a flash right now. If I flash the binding, I probably live. And then at this point, this flash is just pointless. So we're looking at mistakes so far. Right at the start of the lane, I didn't shield proper damage. If Jinx had an extra 67 health, or even an extra 135 health, because let's watch this back. Let's hit play, watch this back. So there was that first poke that I didn't shield, and then I think another time right here, Jinx is about to get hit by a Senna ability that I also don't shield. Let's see how much damage this does. Maybe that didn't hit the Jinx, but there's 62. So there's about 130 damage on the Jinx that I didn't shield. She should have 550 health. She should have 650 health instead of 520. So let's see if an extra 130 health on the Jinx would have mattered. Well, first of all, she wouldn't have to flash away. We'd probably kill the Jinx. So, or the Ashe. So shield damage preventatively instead of wasting the shield or trying to predict. Use it reactively, preventively. Don't overchase. And don't burn my flash. So 3 big mistakes that caused us to be at a big disadvantage. Ashe still has her flash somehow, so I was probably dead even if I properly flashed. Ashe still has her flash somehow. We'll get back to lane. I kind of screw up the Jinx under the tower there, but it's fine. Coming mid because there's just nothing to do bot. Put down a pink ward, nothing going on mid. Luckily our team gets 2 kills top lane. So we're back in the laning phase here. Let's just see all the times that the Jinx takes some damage. What is that shield? What's that fucking shield? That shield is just terrible. So that's really what I noticed when I watched this VOD through the first time. Even what is this shield? Like, and again, so both shields totally wasted. I took damage, Jinx took damage. All of it could have been shielded. So we're definitely on the back foot here. We see the Lee Sin, who luckily misses his Q. Do we try and waste his time? Nope. All right, we're just chilling. Let's see how we do under tower. I don't mind that W because it gives her more range to farm under the tower. Shield for poke. I don't mind shields like that because it is plus 40 gold, but then the Jinx just got hit and I, didn't have a shield to protect her there. Now this I really like. I got the sense, so let's back it up to see this play set up. So Ashe and Senna are here together. We have Tribush warded. I see Senna heading up and I see Sejuani coming down. So Senna's over here. I see her heading up this way. And we've had this bush warded, so I haven't seen them ward this, so I don't believe this to be warded. And I see Sejuani coming up. So what I do is I walk up so that I can try and get Senna to engage on me just before she sees the Sejuani. So let's watch this now from the red side. Let's see what the Senna sees. She sees us both at the same time because she placed the ward, but we still are able to get the engage on her. And we're able to get the kill. So I did like that play of rotating. Oh, let's back this up now. So I did like the play of pushing up to meet the Senna and Tribush when my jungler got there. We possibly overchase on this Ashe a little bit. We have gotten pings that Akshan's coming down. So at this point, it's just a matter of if we can escape, give her some heals. I have my shield up now, shield her, push the Akshan back, and she gets away. So good stuff there. Overall, the reason that this kill came together is because I walked up and met the Sejuani. Or yeah, if the Sejuani and the Senna just met each other and I wasn't right there, I do not believe it would have killed the Senna. So let's fast forward. It looks like there is not much noticeable for the next several minutes. Just kind of chilling, not shielding damage. Fortunately shielded something, but not shielding damage at all. Hopefully keeping the Jinx alive here. She's good. Keeping the Sejuani alive, good. At this point, if we're looking at the rest of the map, if we just pull up the scoreboard, mid, top, and jungle are all doing fine. We're just losing bot side. Jinx is back now. I kind of want to recall, but I don't think I can. It's notable that I'm really far behind on my support quest. If we look at Senna, she's at 528. If we look at me, I'm at 328. So Senna has procced her support item 10 times more than I have. It's natural that a marksman support would proc the support item faster. You get 20 gold per time you damage an enemy while an ally is nearby, but still not happy with the pace that I'm doing that at. And a big reason why I'm on a slow pace is because I'm wasting a lot of my shields. Right here, Jinx is in bot lane, so we just help the Sejuani. Look to see if we can set up something mid, perhaps. No, just helping the Sejuani. Look for wards. Sure, we should have done that more optimally. We had to walk back and do it, but that's fine. So here, I'm level 5, Jinx is level 6, Ashe is level 6. So marksmans are level 6, supports are level 5. I should say carries are level 6 because Senna's also a marksman. So I need to be careful as I don't have my ultimate. We get very lucky that Ashe misses that ultimate. I did not realize she was level 6. That ultimate came out of nowhere and fortunately missed. But that could have been really bad for us. Actually using my shield to prevent some damage, which is nice. Healing Jinx. Lee Sin is here, but we survived that. I think Jinx is being a little aggressive, but I don't hate it. Misses her ultimate. That's too bad. It would have been a kill. I mean, it's, you know, that ultimate is a skill shot. She successfully dodges Senna ult, and I'm covering just in case Lee Sin or Akshan come down, but I think they're doing the dragon. Yep, Lee Sin gets dragon. This is something to consider. Could I have roamed sooner? If you look, Senna is about to be visible in the mid lane. There's Senna mid lane. I could have started roaming 10 seconds sooner. I also wonder, I'm just not sure if the blast plant accelerates you, but at this point, play is off, back to bot lane. So that's another thing, is watch the Senna roam, see if I can match the roam. Because I wasn't holding the tower from a siege. I wasn't really catching golden experience, at least a significant amount. I certainly could have roamed. So the main things I've noticed is I need to use shield to actually prevent damage. Use my summoner spells more optimally. We haven't really seen much about like vision, but I don't have wards yet. My support item is super far behind on the quest. Made sure that Jinx killed the ward for extra gold. This is fine. Leaving base, going mid instead of bot, helping the jungler out again. Seeing if we can do anything mid. Get pretty caught out by the Senna. So now we're just low health. I've used all my abilities. Still have my ultimate. Jinx got solo killed by Ashe. You can't really control it if your carry's going to get solo killed. A lot of times there's not much you can do. You could make the argument, if I was there, she wouldn't have died. But, you know, I went and got some vision down in the river to protect her in the long run. I don't know. I'm curious if people think, you know, I should have been there. I'm sure the Jinx thinks I should have been there. Coming up. Trying to clear a ward. Lee Sin misses, and I don't know what I'm thinking here. I think I'm just trying to like waste his time. He's gonna have another ward hop, ease. Then he's gonna Q me probably. Oh, he kicks the Sejuani into me. Luckily he misses that Q. I would have been dead right there. What am I doing? I have no mana, no health. We don't have positioning. I have no mana. I have 35 mana. And I don't even use my summoner heal. So that's a big mistake right there. If I used summoner heal, I probably would have survived. Let's see. It says heal at this point. Restores 164 health. I'm at 208. His Q does between 200 to 401, scaling with my missing health. Maximum base. Oh, I see. So we do up to 400, 380. I probably would have still died. And even if I healed this, I think I still die to an auto attack. Really, I'm just playing very recklessly. There's just no point to be playing this recklessly. Baiting the Lee Sin for what? Like, yeah, so big mistake here. Let's back this up because we're joining a fight in progress. So we're at 2 times speed here. We're just trying to give some heals to our Kai'Sa. Give her some speed boost. She's able to chase down a Tahm Kench, which is good. If we look at the scoreboard, the Kai'Sa is 2-0. Gwen is 3-2. So that's pretty good. I now want to point out another mistake that I've made. Again, just being sort of suboptimal with our summoner spells, excuse me. I ward here and see Lee Sin. So I flash Q. And then I don't ward after he wall hops. So if we just kind of... Let's go all teams vision. Yeah, let's go all vision. Play it. So... I ward flash Q. And then I don't get the E on myself for the auto attack. And he actually walked that way. I thought he walks towards mid. So... If I E myself before flashing in, right? E myself before I flash in, my auto attack would do extra damage. he's at 48 health, and my passive would make it do at least 49 magic damage. So he would have died if I had E'd myself. So the play would have been fine. It's flashing to get a kill. But I just, it's just like, suboptimal isn't even the right word. It's incorrect. Like, as Milio, if I'm going to try and flash burst someone, I want to flash, Q, auto, burst them. Shield myself first, so when I flash in, I Q and the auto does applies my passive. And then W myself, auto again with the passive, shield myself, auto again with the passive. So there were two sub-optimizations there, two incorrect things here. Didn't shield myself for the passive damage first, and didn't ward when he ward hopped over the wall. I just came out of base. I have to believe that I have a charge of Frostfang. I could have, put this down, possibly autoed him over the wall. Let's just watch it one more time. So I see him. If I W'd myself with vision down, maybe I can get an extended range auto attack on the Lee Sin. Anyway, we then get a kill here. I think there's sort of a turning point here where I get Shurelya's. Let's just speed things up. I still don't have Shurelya's, just vibing. Oh, this is a big kind of mistake. I think giving up this dragon and doing Rift Herald is the correct play, but my team wants to go watch the enemy team take dragon, and I'm trying to solo the Rift Herald. So my team is making the obviously incorrect play of trying to watch the enemy team take dragon or contest a dragon that we're late to and we're behind. But just Emilio soloing Rift Herald is not where it's at. So we're both making incorrect plays. I could have been helping the Gwen invade something, and then I don't think I die, but I burn my ultimate and stuff. And I'm going back for some reason. Overall, it's just kind of a mess. I mean, yeah, they clean us up. It's just kind of a disaster. So that's a big mistake. Let's see. Do we have Shurelya's now? I still don't have Shurelya's. When I get Shurelya's, the game really changes. I forgot that this was a super long game. Maybe not super long. Let's see. Anything else worth mentioning? Surely we get Shurelya soon. Someone's teleporting in. Let's see what we do here. Give these marksmen increased range. Good stuff. They get a kill. They're chasing. Can I get up there? Give Jinx movement speed. Chase, chase, chase. Nice kick from the Lee Sin. Alright, surely I have Shurelya's now. Oh nice, we get Rift Herald. Alright, Shurelya's. If you don't know, I'm talking about Shurelya's battle song. It has an active ability, which I just used for some reason. Huge speed boost to allies near me. And whenever I heal or shield an ally, we both get 25% movement speed for a second and a half. So now I am broken. Like, now Milio is so insanely strong. Just the constant movement speed for my heal. When I shield someone, they get the speed boost from the shield plus the speed boost from my item. And at this point, my Gwen and Kai'Sa just start running over the enemy team. Everything I do is drastically empowering my allies and myself with movement speed. Saving everyone's life. We just get 3 kills. We get a dragon. If I can make it to the point in the game where I get Shurelya's battle song and we're even, I'm going to win. We're just going to win, like every time. This is something that I have a habit of doing. I possibly should have exited a different way. I want to get down a pink ward on the way out, and that's just too greedy. Like, I get slowed by the Senna. I think I get a pushback, but she flashes. Luckily, she misses, but... And then, what is my bad pathing? I want to go near the Gwen, but, stun, into knock-up, into dead. So... yeah, greedy ward and then bad escape pathing is just not good. Oh, that'll be fun to watch. So we'll just watch from Sejuani's perspective. She goes in. We just clean them up. Sejuani steals the Baron. Gwen doesn't die. I think Gwen spends forever trying to chase this Tahm Kench. While she's chasing the Tahm Kench, Sejuani is taking a tower. They are pushing mid. Burns his flash. No one wants to help the Gwen with this. And then all of a sudden, she's like, wait, if I keep chasing this level 11 Tahm Kench, she might actually kill me. Which is funny. And at this point, we're firmly in the driver's seat. Just healing, shielding allies, speed boosting allies. Push the Tahm Kench back, hopefully. So if we look at my 3 deaths this game, there was the one in lane where I didn't shield properly, right? I didn't shield properly, thus the Jinx was low health, thus we lost the 2v2, and a few other mistakes. There was dying to Lee Sin because I was cocky at low health. And then getting chased down because I was greedy. So the first one, I died because I was slow and didn't prevent damage, didn't use my spells properly. The second one was cocky, and the third one was greedy. So my main takeaways from this game. I need to use the shields to actually prevent damage. That's so critical. In the early laning phase, the shields need to prevent damage. My second takeaway is don't be cocky. Sometimes there's a time and place for being cocky. If I'm trying to like walk into the Senna's face to bait her and Sejuani's coming up behind me. But when I was doing that cocky dance with Lee Sin, there was no value. I was just wasting my own time to try and waste his time. But he was getting value because he was invading, applying pressure, calling his team to come back him up. I wasn't doing any of those things. My team wasn't in a position to help me do any of those things. And then the third death, just a greedy ward on the exit. The whole enemy team respawned. They get a speed boost coming out of base. They're full health, new items, all these things. And I just wanted to put down a greedy ward. If I wanted that ward there, I needed to put it there 10, 15 seconds earlier. Or, just choose a better runaway path. So you tell me, what did you see that I could have done better in this game? I know that we won, but I certainly made a lot of mistakes. You tell me, what could I have done better? And not just in the game, but also with the VOD review. Hope you enjoyed the content. Looks like we're at about 23 minutes. I'll try and keep it shorter next time, but it's hard because I assume you want to also see the game. So it's a hard balance to strike between showing the game and skipping to the stuff I want to talk about. Thanks for watching. I hope you would enjoy this video, and subscribe to catch my future videos. All right, peace.